Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Here's Forrest. Down low. The steal. Rebounded by Monecki. Here's Forrest. Sedikurskis sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Cannon. It's deflected. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Monecki. Going inside. Can't hit from in close.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Pass to Cannon. Here's Bollenboy. 5 on the clock. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Off target at the rim. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Forrest. Inside. Sedikurskis. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 5.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Monecki. Here's Llewellyn. Just 5 to shoot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so here's the home team looking for their first basket of the game. Will it go? And he lays it up and in.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Here's Forrest. Pass to Monecki. To the inside. Hall, that's good.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
From the arc. Got a piece of it. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
In the corner, Cannon with it. There's the screen. Launches it. Rebounded by Hall.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Monecki. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
So he can't get either to fall.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Off with the layup. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard. Against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Here's Luau. He has yet to score. Sedikurski's off target from three-point range. Pass to Nedovic. The three. Rebounded by Hall. Sedikurski's. Here's Luau. Out to the right wing. Sedikurski's into the lane.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Pass to Nedovic. Takes the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And it's time for an injury report.
He told me that the injury appears to be a strained Achilles. And there's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Nedovic. Clock at 6. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
To the paint. Here's Chop. Petrushev with the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
This is his first free throw of the game. And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Baldwin looking for the opening. Pass to Howard. Here's Nedovic. The screen from Brown. And stolen by Howard. Driving in. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kept alive. Shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Pass to Petrushev. Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Jop. Here's Baldwin. Still scoreless. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. They lead by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Here's Jop. Pass to Baldwin. Stripped away. Here's Nedovic. It's rebounded by Jop. Now Howard. To the left side wing. Baldwin can't get it to go. Here's Nedovic. Here he goes. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them. Here's Baldwin. No scoring in this one. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Here's Nedovic. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Petrushev. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Petrushev got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
He takes it in. Jop can't make it work.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Fires the three. The shot's good from Nerijus. He's got 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Simonic. Nothing on the board.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Boy. Hands it from downtown. Boy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They are heating up, percolating here in the second quarter, letting it fly from distance.
And here comes the break.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Driving inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 9.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Forrest. Still yet to score. To the middle. Here's Hall. Rebounded by Boy. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Right wing. There's a screen. Another shot. Can't capitalize inside. To the inside. Sedikurski's. Pass to Forrest. Sedikurski's. No good with the layup. Stolen away. Here's Monecki. Good. Monecki's got 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Luwawu. Goes back up. Four on the shot clock. Pass to Hall. That's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Start it.
1:58 left here in the second. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Here's Luwawu. Petrushev with the rebound.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
.129 left in the first half. Here's Hall. 3 seconds left. Petrushev with the rebound.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
To the wing right side. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Drills it. From outside. Petrushev got 9.
In general, I think they're finding good looks from beyond the arc. Steadily improving as this game's gone along.
Pass to Manecki. And the layup falls. He has 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Brown outside. Down low. Here's Petrushev. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Hall. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up by 12. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Hall. Here's Luwawu. Scoreless thus far. Out left to the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Forrest. A second chance effort. The 3 connects from three-point range. Monecki's got 10 points.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Driving the lane. The rebound by Luwawu.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Rebounded by Boy.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Sedikurskis sinks the triple. He's got 11.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Missed inside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Over to the left wing. Here's Forrest. Still without a basket. Pass to Maneki. Clock is at 3. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Boy.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
There's a good screen. Kalinic. Rebounded by Hall. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
They set the pick. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Here's Samanic. Here's Jump. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. And he's good on the second. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To stop the drought, he takes it up and lays it in. Nedovic has got 12.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Samanic. There's the triple. That shot, no good. The screen from Brown. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Jop. Here's Baldwin. No good from the wing.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Nedovic. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 6.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Howard. Off on the layup.
You know, he looked uncomfortable there. Making plays at the rim, not his strength.
Here's Nedovic. 12 points for him. The kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good from Nedovic. Nedovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Baldwin. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
The shot's good from Nedovic.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To the right side. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Samanic. Here's Baldwin. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. Baldwin's got his second bucket tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Howard. Knocks it loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Finish off the break.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
There's the 3. It's rebounded by Jop.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Howard, good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
.52 seconds left here in the third quarter. From downtown, add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Baldwin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And he lays it straight in. He's got 14.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Kalinic. No good with the triple. He got it up. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Baldwin. Inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
6 on the shot clock. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. .60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. To the paint. Stolen. Pulls up for 3. It's good from long range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Got a hand on it. Lets the three fly. The shot missing. Here's Howard. Nice shot from the wing.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Pass to Petrushev. Shot clock at 6. For the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And he gets it to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Over to the wing. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Nedovic. No good on the triple. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Luwawu. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And the three ball is good. Nedovic has got 11 in the second half.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The kick out to Brown. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Nedovic. The screen from Brown. To the middle. And finished off by Brown.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Down low. Here's Hall. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Nedovic. Rebounded by Hall.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Monecki. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Here's Nedovic. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
It's hauled in by Brown. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Luwawu. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Hall. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Pass to Bone Boy. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Hall. Sedikurskis. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Fires from deep. No good that time. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Nedovic for 3. Goes back up. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Fires away from outside. No good from Luavu. Here's Nedovic. Six to shoot. This one for 3. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Monecki, and he dunks it down. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nedovic. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
30 seconds left in the fourth. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly